everyone. These came in today. Going to be doing a kind of a short little video on this adventure from the AlphaRex headlight system for one of my vehicles. And let's go ahead and do a little short unboxing and see what comes in it. As you see here, this is the second box here. I'm out in my garage. Don't want to make it too complicated. This is a large headlight system. Came with two of them. The company wanted me to do a review on these. Now they provided these at a very nice discounted rate for me. Make it worth my while, and hopefully get this out here and just kind of show it to you before it goes on to the vehicle, and then we'll do some night shots on them. Okay, as we can see here, it's got the 4 projectors here, 3 of them low beam, 1 of them is high beam. You've got your turn signal here as well as side marker. That's what that looks like here. It's going to be a rough showing of it. So it looks like these are all plug and play into the system, so it should be an easy wire. They did send me a harness, so everything should be able to hook up in there and see how it works. And here's the wiring process, because mine already has the daytime running lights on it, so it should be just an easy plug and play. There's no replacement bulbs in here. This is a complete LED assembly, so that's pretty nice. And then this is, if you don't have the daytime running lights, you got a lot more wiring to hook up, which I won't be using these because it's not needed. So super excited to get these in. A lot better than it will look here in the plastic. Alright, so just kind of show you a little bit better view of it here. So you've got the projectors in there. They're running the Osram LED. Now it doesn't say what model, but it's going to be pretty exciting to get these in and see how they look. So let's go ahead and get them installed in the vehicle. I'm not going to show you the install because it's different for every vehicle, but you'll be able to definitely see the performance of them driving at night. Okay, here's a before. You can see here the low beam, high beam. That does have an LED turn signal, and here's the daytime running lamp, side marker there. Just kind of give you an idea on what it looks before and after. Okay, so just give a heads up on some applications. They're going to send you the wiring harness for these. Already have daytime running lights. You're no longer going to need the little side marker light, so it's a good idea that you electrically tape that off so it doesn't get water in it, because you might have to go back to OEM if something happens. So just a heads up on that little side marker light that goes up here. So you're going to want to tape that off. Other than that, you'll use all the rest of the stock wiring for the installation. And that's what the lights look like below the cutoff line, above the cutoff line. Nice look. Now let's go ahead and see the flashers. You can see the sequential flashers. And there it is up close. Further away, a little bit harder to see with the headlights on, but that's what it looks like. Very nice. Okay, so doing a little beam shot here of the AlphaRex Novas. Now I did have to adjust the height up just a little bit on the driver's side here, but other than that, nice beam coverage. No fog lights there. Fog lights help out along the road, down on the ground that is, and they've got projectors in those as well. They're stock Toyota projectors style fog lights. And we'll come up here and get some more video once we get past the intersection here into a little bit darker area. Okay, so now we're turning here, and let's see how these do here. Now I've got someone in front of me, so I'll let them get up quite a ways before I try doing the high beams, or I'll try the high beams on another area of the street. But just goes to show you, very nice, wide, coverage area. You can see just a huge amount of light, a very nice cutoff line, so that's nice as well. No blinding of people coming. Now you can see over here on the left side, which would be my driver's side, you can see that the beam kind of comes down like I almost want to say like a V shape, but it's not, but it looks like that further down the road. But when you're up against the wall, it's actually kind of a nice little cutoff to the left, so good. That way you're not offending anybody, blaring the or glare that is to them. So to give you an idea, these are very nice lights. They've got nice, impressive light output. There's no street lights out here. That's why I chose this particular area in my state, and this looks really good. I mean, it's just, you can't beat this at all. Performance is really close to my HIDs. They're not as bright, but I mean, they're really close. Especially in the wide beam on it, it's much wider out to the sides, which helps with visibility more than you know. So let me turn up here and get on another area and try out these high beams. Okay, so now we're coming up on a different road. Hopefully I have less chances of blinding anybody with these high beams. Now these, on this particular, this is a 2019 Toyota Sienna SE Premium, so it's got the automatic high beam headlights. So I'm trying to hold the camera here. It's a little bit hard to drive at the same time. I do have dash cameras and everything, but I just want to get the best video I can in 4K. You can see the little cutoff there. So we're going to come up, we're going to get on a flatter area here, and we're going to turn on the high beams to see all the reflectors going down the street once we get over the hilly part here. Alright, let's try them out. There's the high beams. Low beams. Look at that. Crazy bright going down the road. Just right along the ground and probably 10-15 feet above the road. You could just really see that is impressive. See all the way up the road, all those reflectors that are lining those edges of the road and stuff are well lit. See the signs in the distance. You don't see them anymore. See there? That's amazing. Now that's my lane departure warning. Sorry about that. So got somebody coming up here, so let me go ahead and wait till they pass, and let's see how it does. Alright, now that we got a little bit area that's got a little bit more reflectors on the road, let's try the high beams now. Look at that. Very nice throw on those. Amazing light output and throw for single projectors like that. And using the Osram LED, these should last the lifetime, and well known in the car industry. These are the same ones they use in factory ones as well. So here comes high beams here. We'll do it again. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Nice performance on those high beams. And you wouldn't think that little tiny projector that would do it, but by itself, you got 3 on the low beam, and then I'll show you a beam shot with it up in the up here and the further up. Okay, and we're continuing on here. Hopefully this part is not as bumpy. Let's turn on the high beams again. Look at that. Lights up the trees. Just easily see everything around you. Impressive. Wow. Very nice light output. Low beam, high beam. Alright, so I just wanted to show you on a 2-lane on each side of the highway versus a single. See how wide that light beam pattern is. So it's working really well. So impressive beam performance. Probably spread wise it's better than the HID, but the light intensity is not quite as bright, but that's not a big deal. These are still very bright, way better than halogen or LED by themselves if you were to buy. I've tried many different bulb types in those projectors of the OEM, and they just too many dark spots, and they just even dialed in perfectly, they just didn't do the job. These here do not have any dark spots in the beam. So impressive. Go, kind of showing you along the fence here behind my house. Really nice sharp cutoff line. So we're gonna go further up here and check it back on another brick wall here. Stand by. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is the area where I adjusted them at. But as you can see, how that left side of your screen, that's where all the oncoming traffic, so it's got a little bit further out it gets, looks like a V shape, but that's what the beam looks like. Here's the fog lights are off, fog lights are on, so it kind of helps the bottom areas along the beam there. Very nice cutoff. Alright, well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button right there. Donate to my channel if you wish. Otherwise, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these videos from AlphaRex to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.